Self not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
If you say so, if you say so. So, welcome back to some more of the Darkest Dungeon, and today we will indeed go for this category crane sacks, the bumper crop, and I was thinking that we'll take Verse, Barrick, Serene, and Alucard for this mission. For that though, we definitely, if I'm gonna be having Barrick all the way at the 4th position, which would indeed be interesting, we definitely need to be getting the skills that he can actually use from there. So Bellow, he can use from there. He can use this one. This one he also cannot use, so no point in getting that. So this is a debuff for all enemies, less dodge and less speed. And crit receive chance is higher if they are marked, which is interesting. We don't really have anyone with marking in this group right now though, but hey, maybe in the future. Then guard ally, buff self. I could upgrade it, I guess it might as well. Then that they will have more damage and accuracy and all that. And then this. I do kind of wonder that maybe I shouldn't have Serene in this group because it's kind of overlapping when Parik and Serene both would be doing this sort of thing, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. That's something you can do only from the... not from the front, but it might be still fine. We can definitely at least keep these things in. Well, I do like the Iron Swan. Maybe I should take that instead. Maybe. And not have this, even though I was originally thinking of having it, but there's kind of the problem of if you are in the first spot especially, it's not that useful to have this breakthrough, other than for moving purposes, of course it would be alright. Then what about you, Alucard? You can at least definitely be as the healer in this group. I can upgrade both of those and then using this one. And then I had this one. Self, more stress, but not as much stress, so that's good. That actually starts to make it better when you upgrade it, as in that at least someone else gets a little bit more stress away and you get a little bit less stress for yourself. So that's definitely better. Definitely better then. I'm actually gonna be choosing you for the next adventure anyways, you wouldn't need to be even asking about it. Then hand-fashioned flail, Sinner's Flesh. I think I already upgraded you guys. Serene is also upgraded. The only problem is indeed that I started to wonder that maybe it would be indeed better that I didn't take Serene. Duncan would definitely work nicely. Then we actually have someone that would benefit from the mark. Yeah, I kind of would like to let Serene come into a battle too, but there's just the problem that they do kind of overlap now with what they're doing. So sure, I do need to be letting Serene come with some group soon though. Otherwise, they're gonna be left behind a little bit too much. Also, let's see, Toyota could definitely give this at the very least away. And we could give that to then Duncan, so that he can get a little bit extra experience, because he definitely is, well, Alucard has still a little bit lower, but it would be nice to get him a little bit faster forward with this. This gives a lot less dodge, but that might be fine if we especially are guarding you. Then accuracy and crit. Sure, let's do that. Let's give you a focus ring. That seems fine to me. Then these guys even had still something with them. Accuracy, melee skill, split skill chance seems fine. More healing received, it's good. But scouting and trap. Not really sure that's something that you should be having on you. Is there something else that I would rather like you to have? Max HP. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Let's see, yeah, 43 then HP instead. It's not bad for sure, Whis. Then do I have something nice for you? Well, more healing skills. I think that will be a nice one at this point. That, on the other hand, would make your healing worse, so that's not the one I would prefer. Less stress, maybe. Especially if you remove stress from some other people, then that seems like a pretty reasonable one. Of course, there's this one, which I've been using with Syla, but I think it's fine that you don't need to use that one. You can use these ones that you have right now. Alright, I think we are otherwise in a fine enough spot to go into this one then, so let's just head out. Let's head out. So this definitely at least was a good place for medicinal herbs. Let's take enough food. This is a medium mission indeed, so at least that much food. A few skis. There was some purpose for these. Let's have 3 instead, not quite that many. 6 of that. I think there was some use for holy water in here. It's difficult to sometimes remember what was where, what was the best in which places, but I think that was pretty good. Let's go and try to find all those bumper crops. Hopefully at least. So full of disease and plight in equal measure. Come prepared to deal with sickness. I'm not sure if I'm prepared to deal with sickness right now with this group that well, but...
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
I wonder why it's -10 for this quest on the accuracy. Sometimes I don't quite understand why from some quests we are getting a plus and some we are not. Unless he was drinking so hard earlier already that he got the... Oh yeah, you will be a lot less accurate in the next time you go out. I'm not sure if it works like that, then it would already be like that. Well then this +10 accuracy is definitely a bonus that you can actually maybe hit something. Scouting is nice. Very complex. It seems like quest location actually even there, so... But also that is quest location, so I guess we might... Maybe we'll go to the right, then top, then left, and then top? Maybe? That could be alright. Let's have one of those grain sacks. 90% chance I think is the best we can have. And indeed we do. Did I change, by the way, the skills you are using? No, I didn't notice to do that. Let's do that quickly now then. So all of these you can use from the fort spot. Indeed you can. That's better. It's like your preferred positions are anywhere and everywhere at that point. $64. That's a trap.
Curious is the trap maker's art.
It sure is curious.
Unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Sure is curious. Nice that we were able to spot if there is anything in there, and there isn't. I was, for that reason, giving another torch indeed, that maybe we can see if there's something close by, and that we can see that there's a nice little treasure room. Definitely would like to go through that. It is so nice that we can see if they are curio or if they are actually the place we need to go into. And don't see anything else as a quest location other than this one right now, where we will of course go and backtrack, otherwise would be kind of silly not to do that. There we go with that. I forgot the goddamn shovels. Now I realized I don't actually have shovels. This does look like an okay map though, that it probably won't be too horribly big of an issue, but it's still not the most fun, certainly, to have completely forgotten it. Let's try to make them bleed. At least bleeding seems to be pretty nice against indeed these guys, so I'm very happy about that. This can maybe even try to cause all of them to bleed, so sure, go for it. Even more bleeding for them all. Sure, let's go for the guard first, especially when he is already marked. Then you got the protection. You have acted already, so in that sense I'm not in that big of a hurry to kill you. You could just get even more damage, or... On the other hand, I do dislike you, but maybe kill this guy actually. Try to kill this guy, I mean. Yes, barely died. Resisted the bleeding. So much attacks indeed against Duncan right now, which aren't going to where they are supposed to go. But hey, I'm quite happy about that. I don't like your Drums of Doom, of course. Certainly do not enjoy those. You can be dead. Thank you very much. 4 damage per 2 rounds, so you're already dead. Certainly. So we can just concentrate on you. You can bleed him out.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And, well, doesn't really matter what we do, but sure. Let's do this.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. Yay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Let's not leave those crane sacks. Alright, I think this was about, yeah, holy water indeed. If I only remembered exactly what it did. It seems like it only gave money though, so nothing otherwise. Should be fine. Some treasures. Not sure if we're gonna be able to carry those, but hey, maybe, maybe not. No point going any more into there though, considering. Can go back into this room then. And then at least part of this map has been explored. But yeah, I just now realized I forgot all the shovels, but it may be fine. At least thus far we haven't found any spot where we would need a shovel. Maybe we will need, like the last crane sack will be all the way to that room alone in the right. And there will be an obstacle on the way, which would be unfortunate, but at least it would then mean needing to only get rid of one, because otherwise it seems pretty good, this map layout, that is. Let's use some torches. Why not? I hate this guy, but hey, very nice to get the surprise going. Very, very nice. Kinda wouldn't want you to kill though, so that the verse could try to kill this guy all the way at the back. Maybe let's start with the hounds, Harry.
Well struck.
Nice. Nice, nice. Most of them will be bleeding, so that will be giving some extra damage. Of course, even this would... Yeah, sure. Let's make sure that those guys are very much suffering. 4 damage, 4 damage. Unfortunately, wouldn't be dead yet from that, so let's just make sure that it's dead. Well, 21 crit then. Spirits claim, yeah. Indeed. Let's make them worse. Let's bellow at them. So that next time they will for sure act once, but maybe next time they will be a lot slower and they can't act earlier than we. Maybe. We'll see. Not that this guy's at least gonna bleed away anyway, so he's not gonna be alive long anymore. Hook where it hurts. Not too bad though. You would be alive for now, so let's get rid of you.
Give them no quarter.
And then you can definitely attack against this guy, and he's a goner.
Maintain the offensive.
We don't have a lot of great healing in this group, however, like Alucard.
But a victory nonetheless.
Sure was. Alucard can heal, but only if they get wounded themselves enough. So it's a little bit tricky in that sense, but at least Barrick can guard, and it's a pretty good guarding overall, so hopefully that will be good enough for us.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
At least that's what I hope for. Not for the pain with blood, but otherwise. So many surprises. Quite surprising. Yeah, I would prefer not to kill, but this would be a pretty nice hit. Alright, nice enough. You will definitely die when you get the turn, and you will just try to kill that guy, but unfortunately you didn't quite manage to do that. Huh. Well, let's skip this. More accuracy, more crit chances for everyone. Seems pretty good.
Death by inches.
Unless we got rid of one person or enemy. Don't love the stress that you're giving us. Nice dodge. Then more vomit. Just hoping that we don't get the diseases, but we'll see. Can't be helped if we do. Nice. Aw, resisted the bleed. Well, then I think I'll do this so that you'll just die. Nice, getting the crit against that guy then. At least both of these are bleeding just a teeny tiny bit then. Ow. I don't like you giving us hooks. Let's just make you bleed real nice. Yeah, let's below so you will be slower to act next turn. Just for that reason. Sure, let's go for you. You are definitely gonna be dead. After that, you could lick your wounds. This guy is almost dead, so I guess it will be fine if you do. Wish you could do some attacks. Less stress for yourself. Well, apparently kind of for everyone, but yeah.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
95% chance to hit, so that was good.
This expedition at least promises success.
Polite resist, -2 to dodge. I think everyone already has indeed full artifacts, so we can't exactly do much with that. Anti-venom could be useful here, but I think I'll just leave it for now. And the Jade is the worst from these possibilities. Nice that we got the scouting. Alright, don't know exactly where the cranes would then be. They're either in the room indeed all the way to the right or the bottom one then. Or close to there, somewhere in the corridors. Something like that. Let's open this though. I do want the bus. Citrine is definitely the least valuable, so let's remove that. I could be sleeping soon, or I might not. Maybe I shouldn't, because we are in a alright health right now, so maybe I shouldn't be doing that yet. Let's just go forward to the next room. Yeah, you guys can definitely eat. It's actually kind of nice now that I actually have plenty of food that you can eat. Regain some health. Okay. We are definitely getting a lot of scouting though. Well, there's definitely not in there a darn thing. Oh, did I see a quest location? No. Just looked a little bit like, would that have been something like that? Sure, let's go this way. We'll see. Another map then, but that was completely useless map. Or maybe not. Got some scouting after all. Okay, is that? Yeah, that's the quest location. Good to know. Good to know. Yay, bleeding. You will die.
Executed
Nice.
with impunity.
You can attack us, but at least you're the only one. Gladly we resisted the stun, so we can just kill ya.
Pit.
And that was it. I wouldn't feast on the heart of a maggot, but if you wish to do so worse, I guess I cannot stop you.
Unforgiving.
Even though it's kind of weird to wanna be feasting upon a heart of a maggot. I don't even know what sort of a heart would they have. Okay, these books are risky, but I wanna try them out. Yay, last in effect. Weapon Tinker. It's kinda... You don't have the armor Tinker, but didn't the... Our author indeed... Kimrel Red Eye or something, that was the way the name was. Weren't they an armor tinker and now you're a weapon tinker? Which is still cool. It's not the most important in this situation for sure is, but still nice. Saving some cash on that. Don't think we... Actually we did have... Exactly, we did have something to cleanse that. That's so much food. We definitely can't be carrying all that food. That's just a little bit of a fact. But we can eat some of that food. You're a fool. Well, we definitely regained a lot of health from that. 150 gold on the other hand. I'm kinda considering replacing the emerald, but I guess I won't this time around. I often do it, and I think it is a relatively alright or good choice even. Depends a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing even in here. Let's just go and get to the quest location, I guess, first, and then I'll see what all otherwise I want to be exploring. Although, of course, there's the bad thing about going all the way to the quest location already. That, well, let's at least use this. Maybe you... Okay. A lot more damage. Still will have the accuracy minus. But maybe actually from this point I need to go back just because that will again be one more thing we need to carry with us. And right now we haven't even camped yet. We might just go and try to explore everything else first, then go back into the quest room as the very last thing, and then there camp before we take the sack, because after all we have still the camping equipment, so it's not the best of times in that sense. Alright.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I think, to be honest, we won't need the dog treats here. They're really good in battles, but we've been doing fine. We don't need them. And let's leave the medicinal herbs. They're good, but I'd rather keep the holy waters nonetheless. Hello guys, somehow we again surprised you. We've had extremely good luck in the last few, like in this expedition and the previous expedition too, I think. We had a ridiculous amount of good luck with these surprises. So 3 bleeding and yeah, you're gonna die to that, and this is all that we need to kill. Nice. One more death. Let's make you slower. So maybe we can then have you guys act only once, mayhaps. Munch. Resisted the blight. More munching. We didn't resist the blight. It's fine though, it's fine. I guess I'll attack you because I know Verse at least can't attack all the way there. Now you're bleeding all the way anyway, so that's alright. Actually, you could heal yourself, so lick those wounds. Aw, you didn't die though. Unfortunate. Let's have less stress. Well, that was a nice dodge, so I guess we didn't really have to pay, even though I didn't kill when I could have with Duncan. We just left the medicinal herbs though. This is exactly a place where the medicinal herbs would be useful.
Trick of the light?
We'll just leave this stuff. Although we do have so much food that we're not gonna be using all of this, but it just does feel a little bit wrong to just, yeah. But yeah, I shouldn't have left those medicinal herbs, should I? No, I shouldn't. No effect. No surprises with that. Sure, let's use one holy water. Unless we can see for sure it's not doing anything here. It's funny that you supposedly could use even firewood here, but I wonder where firewood... There must be some place where firewood would do something interesting. Considering the fact that... Well, it's here as a possibility to put in here, but... It just doesn't feel worthwhile to put it into there, nonetheless, even though I'd be very interested. Sure. Well,
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
you guys can even eat more. This place has so much goddamn food. Maybe I should use the torches now. That seems like our right idea. We have one more time. Anyways, we wouldn't have been getting a lot more dots light, and we're close to the end here. Ah, shame, because we would really have liked to be able to, you know, use holy water. But now you're then bloodthirsty, guess it's fine. Guess that had to happen. I wonder what that curio is. Kind of tempted to go there too now, while we're still doing fine. So much food anyways that we're definitely not starving. It was an empty crate. Lovely. Makes more sense to still walk all the way into here rather than start to walk backwards at that moment. The light level is maybe the only one that might be a little bit concerning, but still shouldn't be bad by any means. Let's see what's combat here. Just spiders. Should be easy enough, I'd say. Unless something extremely surprising happens.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Yay! Spider dead.
Another
Nice,
one
great.
falls.
Very nice indeed. And a dodge. Alright, let's make you guys lower, considering we all have already acted for this time around anyways, so might as well. Nice,
Another
great.
abomination cleansed from
Very
our
nice,
lands.
Duncan. Then verse.
Begone,
Nice crit as
fiend.
well. Cool. That's been going really well thus far.
Foolish horrors.
I won't worry
Brought
about
low
those.
and driven into the mud.
I can't pick up everything.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Now it's the question. There's just a few places more. I was wondering that we could be leaving the food, but it's just difficult to do that choice when we have these sort of stacks. There's unlikely to be more places to use holy water. But there might be, I guess. Should we leave the food? It's not very valuable to food, so sure. And we can still eat pretty well when we camp at the end. Let's see, there's one little thing here. Guess we can take it and use it immediately. Jade will be unfortunately left behind because we can't really do too much about that. Alright. Oh god damn it. So what's that now? Obsessed with material things. Just, what was it? Yeah, Belize is possessed by demons and that just makes you want to touch weird things all over the place, basically. Start by doing a bleeding against this thing. But this group really was in no danger at any point. Of course, this is a lower level mission still, so it's definitely plausible that that would be the case, but really it's just kind of surprisingly much that there has been no issues in the least. Not even the slightest issues. Just kill this guy then, sure. Probably should have attacked the skeleton, but I wasn't really thinking enough about it. What should I do? You're not dead yet, so... Aww. That would have been nice if it would have hit, but it didn't. 23 crit though.
Executed.
Very nice indeed. Very masterful execution. Gonna get a little bit of extra stress, but we should be able to deal with most of that stress anyways. Alright, so well now we know with this definitely no use for the holy water, so we might as well leave that behind. Definitely.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Yes, the glint of gold. But this is just a... They are pretty horrific noises that you hear when it's completely black pitch darkness. Let's camp.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
Let's eat well.
Uneasy companionship.
Okay, all sort of things like that. Less stress overall. We don't actually have a lot of stress relievers. This is just party overall has 20 stress. Yeah, actually that's great in this case. We have otherwise would be getting a lot of minuses, but yeah, why not? A jug for each of us. We live once only. Time to enjoy it. Only once we live. You could do that, yeah, but no point. Sadly, you don't have anything that would... Fine, let's do that then. You're the only one with stress. But we can't really remove it indeed. It's just minus 15% from the next missions or next battles, so... Not sadly very useful. Sure. Much better. Sure. If you happen to be attacked during the night. But stress 26 isn't that bad. Just one person with some stress. Definitely not too bad.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Cool. We got that, and indeed in a pretty good shape. Return to Hamlet. Victorious.
Our supplies are replenished. The soldiers will feast tonight.
Which is nice. Nice to be able to feast. Not that much collected treasures, but at least a relatively nice amount of some collected heirlooms. One portrait. Just a few things, to be honest. What did you gain? A Beast Slayer. I do like that. Kind of would fit worse to be a Beast Slayer. On guard is also nice. More speed and dodge on the first round. Okay. Replace the weapon tinker. You just got it and immediately replaced it. What a shame. Saying the fact that it would be nice for the fact of saving some cash and immediate replacement. -4 speed on the first round, and then you, Unholy Hater. That's alright. Even if we don't really go and do a lot of damage, at least with you at the moment, so that's not in that sense that useful. But and all of them are now level 2, so nice. Nice.
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Indeed, bumper crop. Nearby farmers have banded together, increasing security and an effort to protect the healthy livestock and crops upon which the hamlet depends upon. So, Sanitarium, Smallrye had reinforced Matera to make Kirk permanent luminous and remove the Bengophobia. And this is cured, the Hemophilia, Big Grip on Life removed, and Eldritch Slayer. Cool. And all of them managed to indeed. Warrens overall have advanced to Mastery 5, and then all of them leveled up. Which is nice. Very nice indeed. I was actually thinking that the one thing that I should also do at some point was to read some of those letters, right? We have certainly collected at least a lot of those at this point. So next time we won't be needing to pay anything for traveling somewhere, which is nice, certainly. Though it definitely means that I shouldn't be going into this location because we don't really need a lot for this anyways, other than I guess if we want to be having a chance to remove blight and have the maximum amount of bandages or something like that. Surprising that Cove only has a champion level mission right now. That's silence in the crypts, which wouldn't be bad. Making them less good at damage but more max HP wouldn't be bad, and silence in the crypts would make necromancer battle easier in the future, so definitely an alright option. Then here we could indeed go against the Swine King now, if we so choose. But yeah, alright. I think this is a logical option at least, but we'll see. We'll see when we actually get to that point. Let me just get everyone out of this. Well, I did already that. What am I talking about? Short by the levels. Otherwise, pretty much the same situation, just a little bit more now, level 2s. There's only Yoshimoto, Satende, Noviconia, Serene on level 1. Exactly 4. Would they be able to survive together? I think they could, maybe at least plausibly. Although there is, well, Satende can go some blight at least, so maybe they together could go into a mission. Maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, pretty nice, at least a lot of people on the level 2 now, so that's nice enough. Let's see, so that's that one. And then this one. We have a lot of crests. I wonder if I should use them to build at least some sort of a thing in the districts. But yeah, also here, your first apprentice and sonorous prophet. Then we have the Guild of Vincent Hag, Brigand 8 founder, and the Hag itself. Swineprint, Incolate Flesh, Serene. And explore the farmstead at least a little bit. But okay, I think that's enough for today then, so thank you for watching and I'll see you for more next time around. So, bye bye, see you then.